Hey guys, it's Christy and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about the best and worst foundations that I tried this year. So before we get into it, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so I tried out 6 foundations this year. I believe 3 of them were released this year and then 3 were just other foundations that I tried out. So let's just hop right in. I'm going to rank them from least favorite to best. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so coming in at number 6 is a foundation that I can wholeheartedly say I did not enjoy. I'm not going to stay here too long, but this is from Huda Beauty and this is the Faux Filter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. This just doesn't work. It clings to dry spots. It settles into every single pore. Not for me. It's not going to work. I really like the idea of a foundation stick. I like the convenience. I like the idea of it, but this just wasn't it. This was not a good experience. Coming in at number 5 is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So this is one I've talked about quite a few times. I picked up the shade 3 Cool, and I thought I would love this one so much more, but much like the Huda Beauty, it really does cling to dry patches. And my main complaint is that this does pull a bit yellow. So I know Charlotte has a new foundation coming out in January, which I am so excited about. I'm hoping the shades are a little bit better where they don't pull so yellow. So if it says 3 Cool, I'm expecting a more pinky undertone, or at least a pinky beige undertone. This just, I'll keep using it. I can definitely use it when my skin is feeling super hydrated, so I can definitely get away with this in the summer months when my skin isn't craving so much hydration. This is definitely not one I can use in the winter. It's definitely not, and I definitely have to prep my skin really well before I use this. So overall, this one's fine. I love the packaging, but it's definitely not dry skin friendly in my opinion. I think if you have oilier skin, I think you would really like this. It does look really nice, but for me, it just takes a lot of work to get it to that point. So this one is just okay. Okay, coming in at number 4. So from this point on, I really do like all of these products. But coming in at number 4 is from Tarte, and this is their Tarte C Hydroflex Serum Foundation. I do have the mini. This one is in the shade 14N Fair Light. So if you do get a full size, the shade range is much better. But this is actually really nice. This was a beautiful light coverage serum foundation. It's not overly, you're not going to get a ton of coverage with this. It's definitely light coverage. You can build it though to be closer to a medium, but overall it's just like a really nice light coverage. It's going to even out your skin tone. It's going to last a long time. It's not going to break up and do weird things. And it really just kind of blends into the skin and makes you look kind of naturally perfect. So I really enjoy this. Again, you're not going to get a lot of coverage. You're definitely going to want a concealer if you've got some spots, but overall, this is a really great option. It is very liquidy though, so just be mindful of that. It is a serum, but this is a beautiful option if you're looking for something that's very light coverage, but perfect for every day. All right, coming at number 3 was a very recent purchase, but this is a product that has been out for ages at this point. But this is from Anastasia. This is the Luminous Foundation. So again, this one has been around for a minute. It is a favorite of many, honestly, and I see why. I really like it as well. I probably should have got a slightly lighter shade, but I really do like this. I think it reminds me quite a lot of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This does give more coverage than that though, I will say, but this one is one I have in mind for when I have to go back to the office. This is the one I'm going to reach for every day. I'm not going to go for a super full coverage option when I'm on my way to work. I want something that's going to be that more medium coverage, so when I'm putting in a long day, it's going to wear down. It's not going to be super obvious, but it's also not going to start to look heavy. I think this will be perfect for that, and I definitely see myself reaching for this one every day. I really, really like it, and I'm so glad I finally tried this out and added it to my collection. Coming in number 2 is a drugstore option. Actually, the top 2 are drugstore options. I'm not surprised. I really do tend to favor drugstore foundations. Mascaras and foundations from the drugstore just tend to be so good. So this one is from Essence, and this is the Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation with Hyaluron and Aloe Vera. So I wasn't sure how I was gonna like this. Essence is a brand to me that it's very affordable, but sometimes they can be very cheap, in my opinion. But sometimes they have products that surprise you, like their mascaras. This one is so good. So this one definitely has more coverage than the Tarte foundation we talked about. This one's definitely more medium, but it is super hydrating. It looks so natural on the skin, hence the name, Pretty Natural. It looks so natural. It just melts right into the skin, makes you look naturally perfect, evens out your skin tone, but it is very hydrating, and it just makes the skin look so good and so beautiful. So this is one that I'm so glad I picked up. It's $8. You get a fair amount of product. It is a smaller package, but it's beautiful, and I have the shade Neutral Ivory. I think I forgot to mention my shade in the ABH, and I have 160C in this one. But this one is Neutral Ivory, and it's a great match for me. Really, really love this, and you can't beat the price point. My favorite foundation of the year, of the whole year, maybe of all time, is from Catrice, and this is the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. So this one is actually quite used up. It's down to here, which doesn't look like a lot, but this one I reviewed, must have been near the beginning of the year. This is full coverage. It says medium, but it's definitely full. I love this. It doesn't look cakey. So even though it is a full coverage option, it definitely covers everything. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look heavy. You can tell that you're wearing makeup, so you're not getting that super natural finish, but you're also not getting that overly made up kind of look either. This just looks so gorgeous. It lasts all day long. It just makes the skin look so healthy, and I just love this. This is my favorite foundation. And even though it's a hydrating foundation, I don't need to powder this. I do sometimes if I want it to last a little bit longer, but often enough I don't have to. I do like to powder down foundations. Even though I have dry skin, I do like to powder down foundations that are more luminous, so such as the ABH foundation. It is a luminous, it doesn't dry down quite a lot, so I do like to just add a little bit of powder just to extend the wear and get rid of the tackiness, because I just don't like the tackiness. This one, I do not have to do that. This one definitely dries down to sort of like a, not a full matte, but it's pretty matte. It just looks so good. I love this one. This one is so beautiful. I love wearing this. If you were to look through the description box on a lot of my videos this year, this is what I'm wearing. 9 times out of 10, this is what I'm wearing. I just love this foundation. And quite honestly, I like it more than the L'Oreal Infallible. That one is still a second fave, but this is ranking number 1, probably of all time. This was an incredible discovery this year. I'm so glad I found it. I absolutely love this. And that is it for my foundation ranking for 2021. So I said I was going to try not to buy too many foundations this year, but that didn't work out too good. But that's okay, because I found some gems. I had some fails, but I did find some gems, so I'm really excited about that. So let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these, if you love them, if you have an idea how to make the Huda foundation work. Let me know. I would be so happy to hear. But again, thank you so very much for watching. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload at least 3 new videos every single week, and that is it for me today. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!